Well, hey there, happy Worth It Wednesday. Every Wednesday at Path for Growth, we send a principle worth learning, a question worth answering, and a recommendation worth taking. If you want to get the written version of this email, you can sign up at pathforgrowth.com. But today's principle is that opinions are not an obligation. I'll tell you, this isn't one that I'm perfect on right now. It's one that I'm practicing. And practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes progress. And so I'm working on it, right? But it kind of came about as the result of a realization that some of the leaders that I most respect have this centered stability about them, that they don't get on the emotional roller coaster that the world around them is on, right? And they just have this ability to be even-keeled and reliable and dependable and consistent regardless of the whirlwind that is going on around them. And those are people that I just really, really want to be more like. And one of the things that I've noticed about some of the leaders that I think most embody that level of stability and steadiness and consistency that I'm alluding to here, one of the things that I've recognized they have in common is that a lot of them, they don't feel this obligation to have an opinion about everything. And that is so counter to our world nowadays, isn't it? Because I think so often we get convinced of this lie that you have to have an opinion on everything. And it really, honestly, doesn't matter that much if your opinion is informed or not, or if that you've done your research, or if you even really care about the thing. You better have an opinion, and you better state it in the most extreme, brash, vitriolic way you possibly can. And I can totally fall for this. I don't know if you know this or not, but I can be a little bit of an extreme personality sometimes. And so sometimes I don't even necessarily hold these opinions. I just choose to land on one side or the other, and I say, I'm standing for this, and I'm going to fight for it. And then I realize, dude, why are you getting so emotionally worked up about something? You don't always have to have an opinion. And so I'll tell you the same thing that I'm telling myself. You don't always have to have an opinion. And it's crazy whenever you release the need to have an opinion about everything, and whenever you can just say, I don't know enough about that to have an opinion, or, I don't really care enough about that to have an opinion on it. It's amazing how freeing that is. Peter Drucker had a litmus test for what warranted his opinion, because your opinion is valuable, right? Or at least it becomes more valuable the less you use it. And so what he used to ask himself is, am I willing to invest the time, energy, and effort it would take to make a positive difference on this thing? And if the answer is no, then why do you need to voice your opinion? That was Peter Drucker's thought, and I think it's a pretty good thought. Because we spend so much time talking about these things that we can't control or don't have an effect on, that if we even spent a fraction of that on the things that we actually can control, that the things that are within our purview, it's amazing how much good could happen how fast. So opinions aren't an obligation. Let it go. Relax. Chill out a little bit. And experience the freedom associated with that, because that's part of practicing healthy growth. Y'all, let's work on this today. Again, if you want to get on this email list, you can sign up at pathforgrowth.com. We'll see y'all soon.